Alex Jones has done something I'm not sure he's ever done before. I know he has a lot of moments where he says, excuse me, I'm trying to calm down, okay? But get a load of this. New York Times reports, Alex Jones, a prominent conspiracy theorist and the host of a popular right-wing radio show, has apologized for helping to spread and promote the hoax known as Pizzagate. Wow. Just when you thought it wasn't possible. Okay. Now, the owner of that store is Alefantis, and they explained Mr. Alefantis' restaurant was closed for 2 days in December after the police arrested a man, Edgar M. Welch, 28, a father of 2 from North Carolina, who they said showed up at Comet Ping Pong to investigate the claims and fired a semi-automatic rifle he had brought with him inside the pizzeria. Mr. Welch pled guilty on Friday to assault with a dangerous weapon and interstate transportation of a firearm and will be sentenced in June. So when they asked where he got this information, of course, he said he watches Alex Jones, although he said he does fly off the handle sometimes. The guy who comes in based on the Pizzagate conspiracy to the pizza shop and fires a weapon thinks Alex Jones goes off too much. And there is a lot of truth to that, as you're gonna see in a second. But first, let me be fair and show you Alex's heartfelt apology. And then I will tell you why he in fact made that an apology and who he actually is.
I'm going to read to you from a statement that's also posted to Infowars.com that I wrote yesterday. We at Infowars became part of that national discussion. We broadcast commentary about the allegations and the theory that the emails contained code words. We raised questions about information in Mr. Podesta's emails and in the Comet Ping Pong restaurant. We believed at the time that further investigation was necessary. In December of 2016, we disassociated ourselves from the Pizzagate claims and theories, a position we reiterated last month after being contacted by Mr. Alefantis. In late February of 2017, we received a letter from Mr. Alefantis asking that we retract certain statements that he says were made in 7 of our broadcasts between the last week of November and the first week of December in 2016. We have attempted through our lawyers to contact Mr. Alefantis to discuss with him what sort of statement he would like to see made. In our commentary about what had become known as Pizzagate, I made comments about Mr. Alefantis that in hindsight I regret and for which I apologize to him. To my knowledge today, neither Mr. Alefantis nor his restaurant, Comet Ping Pong, were involved in any human trafficking, as was part of the theories about Pizzagate that were being written about in the media outlets and which we commented upon. I want our viewers and listeners to know that we regret any negative impact our commentaries may have had on Mr. Alefantis, Comet Ping Pong, or its employees. We apologize to the extent our commentaries could be considered as negative statements about Mr. Alefantis or Comet Ping Pong, and we hope that anyone else involved in commenting on Pizzagate will do the same thing.
Maybe Alex's boldest lie ever when he said, I'm going to read from a statement that I wrote earlier. Really, Alex, you wrote that? That wasn't your lawyer, Alex, telling you you're about to get sued for your life and they're going to take everything you got because finally someone cared to debunk one of your conspiracies? No, I happened to write this full of legal jargon just a little while ago. And since it's so heartfelt, I will now read it to you as my lawyers demand. I mean, as I sincerely believe. Let me show you the real Alex Jones.
We're under attack. Everybody's under attack. The elite hate Trump. Let me tell you, if he is a psyop, he's the most sophisticated one I ever saw. And even if he is, he's a revelation of the awakening, and they're having to pull this trick to try to divert us. Doesn't matter. It's part of the awakening. Humanity has got to get off world. We need access to the life extension technologies. Talk about discrimination. Forget skin color. I want the advanced life extension. I want to go to space. I want to see interdimensional travel. I want what God promised us, and I won't sit here and watch Satan steal it. That's the fight. That's the key. That's everything.
That's the real Alex Jones. No lawyer wrote that one. No lawyer wrote, I want to go to space. We got to get off world. Oh, Alex, did one of your lies catch up to you? Oh, that's a shame. So you know all the different conspiracies that he pushes, including that Sandy Hook was a Hoax. God, he is so despicable. So let me quote from the New York Times here to give you some background on what his lawyer was warning him about. Mr. Alefantis said his restaurant has spent nearly $70,000 on 2 guards to stand at the entrance during business hours. A neighbor who runs a security company helped install an alarm system and a network of cameras both inside and outside the restaurant, as well as panic buttons to alert the local police. In other words, a lot of money has been spent. That money had to be spent because Alex Jones spread all these conspiracy theories throughout the internet, and people started to act on those theories. So when you have that meeting with your lawyer, they go, that's a really bad idea, Alex. Somebody might think that you're responsible for that. And James Alefantis himself says, honestly, I wouldn't wish this on anyone. These lies and falsehoods spread about me and my restaurant exist all over the place. The damage that has been done to my company and business and my community all will remain forever. In other words, there's a lot of damages I can get in a lawsuit. And he's right about that, and boy has he unfortunately earned it, okay? He didn't ask for it. It was visited upon him by people like Alex Jones. And so that's why today Alex Jones has to backpedal. Hey, all you conspiracy theorists who love Alex Jones and who think he's so strong and he's never gonna back down, he's always gonna get the powerful. What happened today? Unless this apology itself was a false flag operation. Whose flag is it? Whose pizza is it? And by the way, if you're an Alex Jones enthusiast, do you now believe Pizzagate or not believe Pizzagate? They've got to be so confused over there out in space now that they've gotten off world. I don't know where they are anymore. Or now that Trump is president and Alex Jones supports the president and the powerful and the elite, is he part of the Illuminati? Or has he been so bad, so gone over to the dark side that he's part of now the Illuminati? Young Turks now has over 6 billion lifetime views. You know who did that? You did that. We're now larger than CNN, ABC, you name a news network online, we're larger than them. And you built all that as everyone scoffed and didn't believe. And here we are, guys, thanks to you. Build independent media together with us at tytnetwork.com/join.